Hey coaches, happy Tuesday. We have deadlifts today, so our athletes are going to be moving a significant amount of weight off the ground. That's the beauty of the deadlift movement, but that's also the reason that deadlift days are incredibly important for us to make sure that our athletes are moving efficiently, but most importantly, safely. So let's talk about the strength portion of the workout today. We're going to be doing some strict pull-ups. Just make sure that your athletes are comfortable getting those 5 to 10 reps with a really strong hollow position. If they're not able to do that, you can always sub ring rows. And again, you're looking for a good position on the way down, on the way up for that movement as well. But for the deadlift, this is where we want to spend most of our time today coaching. And so we'll dive in a little bit deeper in this video. Ariel's going to set up. Even before we get to these sets of 10 in the strength portion, I'm going to make sure I walk around and I see from my athletes what I want to see in the setup position. So shins are pretty perpendicular to the ground. Her hips are in a good position where she can keep a neutral spine. If you walk around and hips are a little bit too high, this is one of those red flags that I look for. Make sure I say, hey Ariel, bring those hips down for me. Try and get your chest up as high as possible. Now she's in a good position. Let's pull off the ground. Perfect. Then bring it back down. The other thing that I'm looking for is both on the way down and on the way up, that barbell being nice and close. Another red flag is going to be that barbell floating away from my athletes, which Ariel will demo here. This is again going to put them in a more susceptible position to losing their back, and they're not going to be as safe. For the touch and go reps, the last thing to touch on, since they're going to be doing sets of 10 in the strength and sets of 12 in the workout, touch and go is going to be important. So what I want my athletes to do is reset their breath at the top, engage, get a little better bounce off the ground. What that's going to allow them to do is use their breath to keep that back protected for the touch and go reps. So Ariel's going to demo a set of 3. She picks the barbell up. This is where she resets her breath, and back down. Thank you, Ariel. Notice that split second to reset your breath doesn't take up too much time, but it's going to keep our athletes safe and moving well for the workout. Make sure that you scale appropriately on the assault bike. We're looking for 40 to 45 seconds of work in that calorie sweet spot. And for the deadlifts, that first set of 12 should be unbroken for our athletes so that they're able to maintain it for all 4 of those minutes, but get a good challenging workout from that as well. Have a great workout, coaches. It's a fun one, and happy Tuesday.